Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of TerickTime. This is episode 21, part 2 of 20. The awkwardness of that. But hey, that's okay. So, in the last episode, we did a thing where we dug a big hole, and then we made the hole pretty. Well, prettier. I'm still thinking about doing some things. But that'll take us into this episode, which we're not quite there yet, because if you haven't smacked that little sub button down below, you really should. I'd really appreciate it. And then, if you like the episode, or if you've been around for more than one episode, you totally should be throwing a like, maybe even a comment down below. I'd really appreciate that. It'd be great. And now my neck really hurts from craning like this. But you know what? Let's get going into this episode, because we got some good stuff in store here, so going to be a little similar to the last one, where we got lots of progress to make, but I'm going to bring you along for it. I don't think we won't do too much time-lapsey, little bit, because, well, the time-lapses are fun, the tunes are great, so a little bit here, but let me get my myself situated here, and let's get going. So, like all things I do, I usually do them a little over the top, a little bit too big, but that's okay, because this big old hole, well, I'm going to put a roof on it, but not just any old roof. It's going to be pretty unique, but roofs need support and all that fun stuff, so that's going to add us some character and detail going down into the pit. And then the roof is going to be kind of different. Yeah, different. I'll let you see how it's going to turn out. It's lots of circles, lots and lots of circles. But you know what? I really like it. I really like this idea. So I'm just going to go with it. So, one thing I got to make sure I do is make sure I don't, I still have a sight line from there to there. Because if it's like, breaking the sight line, not good. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think 8 blocks is going to be good. So, now we need to just kind of zip around here and do a circle of sea lantern. Alrighty, so we've got our little nice base circle all floating and up here, but we're going to work on connecting it to the lower portion a little bit later. I'm just going to get you a kind of idea of what the general idea is going to be. So I want this to kind of trim out the lights a little bit and before we put other stuff on it, which if you look into my bar, it's going to be dark prismarine. So I'm going to quickly throw a little bit more here, and then can kind of give you an idea of what's going to happen. So obviously it's going to be a circle this way, but I'm actually going to kind of make it a little bit more like a donut, because we're going to have a circle going this way as well, and then a circle in the middle. It looks pretty darn cool in my opinion, and I really hope you're going to like it too. So if I can place slabs in a remotely sensible fashion, which would be nice, would be great. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the middle. If I go, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, I had to go completely back to my drawing board because this is supposed to be 13, not 15. That's my problem. So I've got my 2 little hoops on either side here, so I just need to go back in, throw down the smooth stone slabs again here, and I think we may have to kick it on to a wee little old time lapse here of just getting all these layers and circles put in just to make this place look awesome. Let's get to it. Alrighty, roof is all on, looking especially floaty, so we should fix that. But I just wanted you to see one thing real quick, because this, ooh, just got so much better. Look at that. So cool. So cool. Okay, so in order to have this be less floaty, we need some pillars. So I'm thinking kind of probably one here, and then one in the middle. So, and then the ones in the middle will come up to here, kind of on a diagonal, and then probably horizontally from the top there too. That's as far as I've gotten. I have an idea of kind of using the smooth stone and the polished andesite together for this. So, okay. Now, thinking I put this one here to for the glass, but I think that's gonna have to go and like all the way go. So we do. I kind of thinking like that. So then this glass is gonna go to, and then it's a similar idea to the pillars on the little mushroom things on the Mega Backdrop build. You can see it, I think, in episode 15 if you're curious. It's just a little bit of a different wait, no, not that one. That one, and then it's this one, and then it's this one. And then in order to do this right, like I'm going to be able to get that. That goes there. The two are going to come out and become those, and then this becomes this. Right? Right. Okay. Now, how am I going to line that up? Oh, I know how. I know how. We'll just work backwards. Right? Right. Okay. Doink, doink, doink. Climbing, jumping, stuff. Probably really dark in the video right now, and I'm really sorry about that. Oh, I know what I can do. There we go. Just a little bit of, you know, ambient. Oh, not 8. Yes. Don't need 8 obsidian anytime soon right now. This hole is a lot deeper than I thought it was. Yikes. Okay, now, so we are there. Okay, I can go down a few. Once we get this one all figured out, we can make everything else, like build it all up from the bottom, which will be a lot easier. Yes, easier. Okay, let's, I'm just gonna quickly finish off this, and then we'll take a little look-see and see what it's like. Alrighty, so that's one column done, and it goes all the way down. Actually, I took it into the void glass there, and I really like how that turned out. So I have an unexpected visitor. Excuse me. You better drop those booties. I want some chainmail boots. Nope. Nope. Okay. That's fine. I'll just throw your rotten flesh to the void. Yeah. Okay. So I am gonna go sleep. And then I'm gonna go knock in a bunch more of these pillars. And yeah. Hang on. Oh my goodness! I am being attacked by a baby drowned with a trident. What is that? I can't even eat right now. I'm gonna die. I don't want to die. Okay, we're just gonna go over here for a second. Oh, he's still hitting. Like, this little menace. You better give me a trident. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, holy. Yep. Couple of flips. Of course. Okay, so I got all of the columns nicely put in here. Now, I just need to work on the diagonal bit and the horizontal bit. So, yeah, I'm literally just gonna take a guess, with how low I'm too low. Like about there. So if I just build myself a little, platform, I can then work backwards, and hopefully this will work out. So, take that, this is the tricky part. Now, to get my butt off of it, preferably. But, yeah. So, now we need to join all of this. So, no, not there. Top there. And then if we kind of do the tops of all of these, we're just going to do one side and see what it kind of looks like. It's diagonal blockchain theme thing out of Minecraft. Not easy. Not. Okay. And that means this becomes really flat, so that's why I brought these. Drop a slab on top of all of those. Take that out. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Okay. I also want who is one of these this way. Goes there, that goes. I think that's all good. I do a little bit like this. A little bit on top again. What does that look like? I like it. I like it, I like it, I like it. Okay, I'm gonna do it 3 more times and then we'll be back. Alrighty. We got all of our little cross support things in place now, looking all fancy pants. So the spawn building is it's done. Like, a little bit of mess to clean up, but it's yeah, it's done. But that means we gotta get on to part 2 of part 2. So I've got a little bit of a platform here, but what's gonna be happening is this is gonna be a rail. So when you spawn into the world, you can just run over here, hit a button, get a minecart, spooped onto a rail, hop in, and it's just gonna take you straight over. So when you come over, you're just gonna get this beautiful view of the island coming all the way over here. So I got a whole bunch of rail to be placing, a whole bunch of supports to be building, and then we're gonna have a little off station right about in here. So this is kind of all laid out in my head. So, but this is gonna be a bigger project, and I don't want to run out of time or make this episode too long. So I think for the majority of the rail portion here, we're gonna do this via a time lapse and get this process going. Okay, everybody. So after that little time lapse, I decided, you know what, it's gonna be really repetitive with me just building little column after column after column. So I decided, I'm gonna cut it a little bit short here, and we're gonna go into an outro. But I did build this little, I don't know, hut, for lack of a better word. I now have some ideas to potentially, I can expand out this way. I can do some other stuff along the shoreline here, maybe some little houses, stuff. There's a reason to build up here now, which has got me pretty excited. So that's really cool. But it is a jungle, which means it's a pain in the butt to clear out, but that's okay. But what I want to do now is I want to take you guys on a little bit of a ride here. So I've put together a little bit of a prettier ride than what you'd be looking at right now. So let's cut to that, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. And there you go, folks. Hopefully one day we'll get a world download out and you'll be able to experience that for yourselves. But until then, that'll have to do. And for this episode, that'll have to do. Thank you so very much for coming out today. Really appreciate you sharing your time with me. If you have enjoyed the episode, go smack that sub button down at the bottom. Give it a like, maybe give it a comment. I'd really appreciate it. Until next time, everybody, I will see you later. good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.